What if I told you that one single English question could get you the best drink in any cafe, anywhere in the world?
Okay, now that's a bold claim, James.
It's true. And today, you're going to learn exactly how to ask it.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to English Cafe Studio.
Welcome back. I'm James.
And I'm Lily. So, in episode 1, we learned how to order your first coffee. In episode 2, we learned how to customize it. Milk, sugar, size.
But today, we're solving a completely different problem. What do you do when you have no idea what to order?
That happens to everyone. You walk into a cafe, you see 50 items on the menu, and your brain just freezes.
Today, you'll learn exactly how to ask for a recommendation, describe what you like, and respond naturally, all in English.
If you're new here, please subscribe and like this video. It really helps us grow.
Grab your coffee, sit down with us, and let's talk.
James, be honest. Do you ever just stand at the counter, completely frozen, staring at the menu?
Every single time I go somewhere new, my brain just goes blank.
Same here, especially at those cafes with like 30 different specialty drinks on a chalkboard.
And you're standing there thinking, okay, what even is a cortado?
Exactly. And there's a line behind you and you start panicking.
So what do you usually do in that moment?
Honestly, I just ask the barista what they recommend. It saves me every time.
That's actually the smartest move. And that's exactly what we're teaching today.
Because asking for a recommendation isn't just useful. It can completely change your experience at a cafe or restaurant.
It's like having a local friend guide you through the menu.
Perfectly said. Let's dive into some real conversations. Okay, let's set the scene. James, you're the customer. I'm the barista again.
My favorite role.
Hi there, welcome in. What can I get for you today?
Hi, honestly, I have no idea. There are so many options. What do you recommend?
Great question. What do you usually like? Something sweet, something strong, or something light and refreshing?
I think I like something sweet, but not too sweet, if that makes sense.
Totally makes sense. In that case, I'd suggest our caramel latte. It's sweet but balanced, not overwhelming at all.
That sounds perfect. Is it strong, like a lot of caffeine?
It's medium strength. If you want something stronger, I could also recommend our mocha. It has a deeper coffee flavor.
Ooh, decisions.
So notice here, James didn't just ask, "What do you recommend?" He also described his preference. That's the real secret.
Right, because if you just ask, what's good, the barista has no idea what you actually like.
Exactly. You can also say things like, "What would you suggest for someone who loves chocolate?" Or, "Is there anything you'd recommend that's not too sweet?"
Those questions give the barista real information to work with.
And one more useful phrase. What's your favorite thing on the menu? This is a great, friendly way to get a genuine, personal recommendation.
I actually love asking that one. It feels more like a real conversation, not just a transaction.
Exactly. And baristas usually light up when you ask that. They love sharing their favorites.
Okay, so back to our scene. I think I'll try the caramel latte.
Great choice. I think you're going to love it. Now, let's talk about what happens after you get a recommendation. Because there are, actually, 3 ways you can respond.
Ooh, tell me.
First, you can simply accept it, like James did. That sounds perfect. I'll try that.
Simple and direct.
Second, you can ask a follow-up question if you're still unsure, like, does it come in a smaller size? Or, can I try a sample first?
Oh, that's a great one. Asking for a sample. A lot of cafes actually offer that.
They do. You can literally say, could I try a small sample before I decide? Most places are happy to do that.
And what's the third way to respond?
The third way is politely, declining and asking for something else, which we'll practice in a moment.
Let's actually do a quick example of the follow-up question response right now.
So, would you like to try our seasonal pumpkin spice latte? It's very popular this time of year.
That sounds interesting. Is it very sweet?
It's moderately sweet, with warm spices like cinnamon and nutmeg.
And how big is the regular size?
It's about 12 ounces, similar to a medium.
Okay, that sounds good. Actually, let's try it.
See how natural that felt? James asked 2 follow-up questions before deciding, and it didn't feel awkward at all.
That's the key thing to remember. Asking questions is completely normal, even expected. Baristas want you to ask questions.
Absolutely. Now, before we move to declining, a recommendation, it's time for something very special.
Oh, is it time?
It's time. Everyone, you know the drill. Guess the mistake before we reveal it.
Here's today's setup. A customer wants to say, "I recommend the mocha" to their friend. But instead, they say,
I suggest you the mocha.
"Ooh, that sounds wrong. But I actually can't explain why."
Ha! Okay, here's the reveal. In English, we say, I recommend the mocha, or I suggest the mocha. But we do not say, I suggest you the mocha.
Wait, why not? Recommend and suggest mean basically the same thing.
They do mean the same thing, but they're used differently in a sentence. You can say, I recommend you try the mocha, with try added. But suggest doesn't work the same way with the person directly after it.
Oh, so it's "I suggest the mocha" or "I suggest that you try the mocha," but never "I suggest you the mocha."
Exactly. It's a small grammar trap, but a lot of learners fall into it.
Good thing we caught it. Note to self, never suggest anyone anything directly.
Well, said in a funny way, but yes, exactly. Okay, now let's cover the third response, politely declining a recommendation.
This is important too, because sometimes the suggestion just isn't for you.
Would you like to try our spicy chai latte? It's a customer favorite.
That sounds interesting, but I'm not really a fan of spicy drinks. Do you have something milder?
Of course! In that case, I'd recommend our vanilla latte instead, much smoother and milder.
That sounds much better for me, thank you.
Notice how James didn't just say no. He said, that sounds interesting, but softening the decline, and then asked for an alternative. That sounds much better for me, thank you.
That's such an important skill. In English, being too direct can sometimes feel rude, even if you don't mean it that way.
Exactly. Other soft, polite ways to decline include, I think I'll pass on that one, or maybe something a little different.
Those phrases keep the conversation friendly while still being honest about your preference.
Perfect. Now we've covered asking, responding, and declining, the full recommendation cycle. Let's slow down and go through 8 essential words from today's episode.
8 words, let's go.
First word, recommend. This means to suggest something because you think it's good.
For example, what do you recommend for someone who loves sweet drinks?
And I'd say, I always recommend the caramel latte to first-time visitors.
Second word, suggest. This is very similar to recommend, offering an idea or option.
For example, could you suggest something light and refreshing?
And I'd say, the barista suggested a cold brew instead of a hot coffee.
Third word, preference. This means what you personally like best.
For example, my preference is definitely something sweet over something bitter.
And I could say, it's helpful to share your preference before asking for a recommendation.
Fourth word, sample. This means a small amount of something you try before deciding.
For example, could I try a sample of the new flavor first?
And I'd say, many cafes offer a free sample if you're unsure what to order.
Fifth word, balanced. This describes something that isn't too strong in any one direction. Not too sweet, not too bitter.
For example, this latte has a really balanced flavor, not too sweet at all.
And I might say, I always look for a balanced drink, not too heavy or too light.
Sixth word, seasonal. This means something available only during a certain time of year.
For example, the pumpkin spice latte is a seasonal drink, only in autumn.
And I'd say, I always look forward to seasonal flavors at my favorite cafe.
Seventh word, mild. This means gentle, not strong or spicy.
For example, Do you have anything more mild than the spicy chai?
And I could say, I prefer a mild flavor, nothing too intense.
And the final word, pass, as in, I'll pass on that. This means to politely decline or skip something.
For example, I think I'll pass on the spicy option today.
And I'd say, he decided to pass on dessert and just ordered coffee.
Wonderful! Let's say all 8 words together one more time. Recommend, suggest, preference, sample, balanced, seasonal, mild, pass.
Try using 2 or 3 of these this week, in a real cafe conversation if you can.
Let's practice a full, real conversation now. A casual cafe visit.
I'm ready.
Hi, welcome in. First time here?
Yes, actually. I have no idea what to get. What do you recommend?
Well, what's your preference? Sweet, bitter, or something in between?
Definitely sweet, but not overwhelming.
In that case, I'd suggest our honey vanilla latte. It's balanced and really popular with first-time customers.
That sounds great. Can I try a small sample first?
Of course. 1 second. Here you go.
That's really good actually. I'll take a medium, please.
Perfect choice. Coming right up.
See how smooth that felt? Asking, describing preference, sampling, and deciding, all in one natural conversation.
And it only took a few simple phrases to make it happen. Now let's try a slightly more formal setting. A dessert shop with a waiter this time.
Different tone, similar skills.
Good evening. Welcome to our dessert cafe. Can I help you choose something?
Yes, please. This menu looks amazing, but I'm a little overwhelmed. What would you suggest for someone who loves chocolate?
In that case, I'd highly recommend our dark chocolate mousse cake. It's rich, but not too sweet.
That sounds wonderful. Is it very heavy? I don't want something too filling.
It's actually quite light for a chocolate dessert. Nicely balanced.
Perfect. I'll have that then. Actually, could you also suggest a drink to go with it?
Of course. A mild coffee would pair beautifully, so it doesn't compete with the chocolate flavor.
Great. I'll trust your recommendation completely. Let's do that.
Exactly. The core phrases stay the same, but the politeness level adjusts to the setting.
All right, let's do a fast recap before we finish.
We learned how to ask for a recommendation using phrases like, "What do you recommend?" and "What's your favorite thing on the menu?"
We learned how to respond 3 ways: accepting, asking a follow-up question, or politely declining.
We learned 8 new words: recommend, suggest, preference, sample, balanced, seasonal, mild, and pass.
And we caught today's mistake of the day. Never say, I suggest you the mocha.
Never again.
We also practiced 2 full conversations, a casual cafe visit and a more formal dessert shop.
Remember, asking for help is never a weakness. It's actually the smartest way to get exactly what you want.
Time for our favorite part, the question of the day.
Today's question is, have you ever asked for a recommendation and ended up loving it? Tell us your story.
Write your answer in English in the comments below. Even a short sentence counts as great practice.
For example, you could write, I asked for a recommendation once, and I discovered my favorite drink.
We read every single comment, so please share yours with us.
Well, James, I think we're officially recommendation experts now.
We really are. Thank you all so much for watching today.
If this helped you, please like the video and subscribe so you never miss an episode.
And next time, we're heading somewhere very different. Paying the bill. And yes, the tricky world of tipping.
Whew, that topic always causes confusion.
It really does. You won't want to miss it.
That's a wrap from our cafe table. See you next time.
See you next time.